As an agnostic atheist, I think this is one of the most overlooked contradictions in the Bible for those that believe Jesus is God.
Well, this should be fascinating, and I'll be happy to give my thoughts on it, but I do also find it fascinating that atheists always believe they can define our faith for us.
In James chapter 1, verse 13, it says, "No one when tempted should say, 'I am being tempted by God.' For 1, God cannot be tempted by evil, and 2, he himself tempts no one."
Agreed.
However, in Matthew chapter 4, it tells a story of how Jesus was tempted by Satan, or tested by Satan.
Right.
In Matthew chapter 4, verse 1, it says, "Then Jesus was led up by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tested by the devil."
Yep.
So let's get into it. Supposedly, Jesus, God in the flesh, is literally tempted by Satan in the book of Matthew. But how can Jesus be tempted if he's God in the flesh, if God himself cannot be tempted by evil?
What James is referring to is the success of God. God cannot be tempted because he literally is fully fulfilled. There's nothing he needs, nothing he wants outside of himself. Like shadow is a lack of light, so sin is a lack of God. God cannot lack himself. However, when Jesus became a man, in this passage, it says that he gave up his deity traits. He gave up his godlike traits. And so he was able to be tempted, still, in essence, one with God, one with the Father, one with the Holy Spirit. But because he suddenly is a human, then he's able to be tempted. So when James is talking about how God is not able to be tempted, he's clearly talking about the Father, or God as a whole, or even Jesus resurrected because he's in heaven with the Father. You can't be tempted in heaven. So no matter what, your argument doesn't really work.
Now, before Christians come into my comments saying, whoa, 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 the James verse said tempt, the Matthew verse said test. Those are different things.
Oh, I'm not going to say that.
I looked it up, and it is the exact same Greek word. I might butcher it, so bear with me. Pyrazo. This is what it looks like in Greek. This is the word in English, letters, if you will. And this word means to test, to tempt, or to try.
Yes, it does.
You can see here that it's used throughout the biblical text within this exact same context multiple times.
Yep, good job.
In my opinion, you cannot have it both ways.
You can if you understand what Jesus went through.
Either Jesus was not literally tempted by Satan,
or it just means you didn't understand the dynamic of what Christ had become.
and this is yet another embellishment by the author of Matthew, which, by the way, he is known to do, discrediting the authenticity of the Bible.
Whoa. So, no, I'm not going to let you just blow past that. You said that Matthew is known for embellishment? According to who? Where's your receipts for that? So, no, I'm not going to let you just make that claim just so you can bolster yourself. You don't just get to say, because I believe this, therefore this. No. Bring receipts or it doesn't count. Try again.
Or Jesus is not literally God, which would discredit the entire Christian theology.
Third option, you need to study a little more.
Both of these things cannot be true without breaking logic.
Unless you understand the logic that God became a man.
So I'd like to know from you guys, how can this be reconciled? Let me know if I missed something, let me know if you agree or not, and I'll see you in the next one.
Now, I sincerely mean this. I hope I was able to help you understand how it's reconciled. I genuinely mean that. And if you, the content creator that I stitch, if you actually have questions, I would be happy to help. Just DM me. I'll open up my messaging just for you. No problem.